everybody. We're back for another character drawing demo. We're gonna do some really fun things today. We're gonna do one of my favorite animals ever. We're gonna do this little kitty cat. And whether you wanna use it as a card or as a sign or just something to put up on the fridge because you like cats, because that's where all of my cat drawings end up. We're gonna do that today. We're just gonna use something really basic. I'm gonna use computer paper. I like to start with a mechanical pencil and a 2B to darken in my lines. I've got a sharpener, that's the word for this, and an eraser. If you're ready and if you need to collect anything, go ahead and pause your video and we'll get started. Hi guys, okay, so let's get started with our little kitty cat first because he's my favorite. So we're gonna start with, let's just start it. The truth is, I like doing all of my character work in basic shapes before I do anything else. So when I do an initial drawing, I think about what's the easiest way to break this character down into shapes. So for this little kitty cat, there's only gonna be 3 shapes. So we're gonna start with our mechanical pencil. I have a number 5 lead in here, so it's pretty small, but a number 7, any mechanical pencil will work for what we're doing right now. I have a number 2 pencil. Oh, I'm sorry, I lied. This is a 4B. You can use a number 2 pencil, but this is the one I grabbed. This is an eraser that I really like for pencil sketching. It's called an Umu eraser. It's super, super soft and they're cleanable, so they don't make a whole lot of dust when you erase with them. I really enjoy working with these. I must have stock in this company for how many of these I own right now. Okay, so back to our shapes. So to get started with this little cat, we like to start with the head, and that's a circle. And we want to place in his body, so really easy, we do a rectangle that overlaps the circle just a little bit. And our third line is going to be a squiggle. And that's it. That's how we start this cat. So let's lay in his little face. We're going to sketch in some ears. Just little lines in and across the top. We lay in some big circles for eyeballs. For this kind of character, I don't really lay in a face line because the weirder the eyes, the better the cat, as far as I'm concerned. He's gonna have a little nose and a little mouth. For his little legs, we just make a little backwards U shape. Come back. For his little back leg, we come in and come up. So that'll be his little back. Back here, you can put his little back leg in because he's got to have his other little foot stuck out, which is super cute. And then we just imitate the tail right back on that way, and you close it off. That's how easy I try to make my sketches when I do them, because if I was trying to replicate this over and over, I would never be able to do it. And this is just how I have found it really works well for me. And a lot of times, since you have a reference picture anyway, you're gonna work off of that reference. Almost all artists work off of some kind of reference anyway, whether it's a photograph or it's someone else's drawing, whether it's a painting. It can be really anything that you enjoy. Especially another person. So if you're going to do portrait work, you might as well have that person sit with you and you can enjoy doing that together. So let's do a little bit more refining on this, and then we'll talk about that some more as we go. So here we're going to go back in and lay some more pictures in. I want to give him a little more mouth. So we're actually going to change his face shape just a little bit and make it a little more oval. Lay those eyeballs in a little more. I like him to have big staring eyeballs because it reminds me of my cat, who stares at nothing all the time. I'm sure your cats do the same, but you never know with cats. So with their little mouths, if your little cat has a specific coloration too, we're going to talk about that in a minute as well. This little cat has very basic ones, but you might want to color this little kitty before you put him up somewhere. And if you do, then we'll talk about how to do that. I'll just lay in. The only problem with using thin leads is that they break. But that's okay. Nothing has to be perfect. These lines can be nice and sketchy. Cats are kind of sketchy, so it works out. And look, his pupils aren't even the same size. That's okay. I think that makes him crazier and even better. We'll lay in, oh, sad. So we'll go in and lay this in. A little bit more tail action here. This cat turned out a little bit fatter than my first cat, and that's okay. Fat cats are good too. So when we get this line laid in a little bit more, just like Lori showed you last time, we're going to erase some of the extra lines so that they're not as crazy. But then we're going to go in and do a little bit of coat work. And I think this time I've decided I'm going to make this one look like my other cat that I have. This one looks like my cat. We're going to do this other one that looks like him. Okay, so we're going to come in and we're just going to erase some of these extra lines. Get rid of the one in between the ears. A little bit of the extra crazy. And the one between the paws. One extra on the tail. Just clean his little face up. And I think he needs some eyebrows though. What do we think? I think he needs some little eyebrows. So just cute. And some teeth. Some little cute teeth. Okay, so if we're gonna make this cat look like a specific cat, like you can't do with yours at home, let's see, my cat is a tabby, so she's got stripes. So if we want to do some little stripes, we can just do some little crazy jaggedy lines over her back. And some little ones on her legs. Like that. A little more lines. And then we can make the little tail kind of squiggly. More squiggly. So here's something really fun about pencil sketches. You've probably noticed that I've smudged it a couple times with my hand. Well, if you'd like to, without doing anything extra, you can just smudge it up more. Give it a little extra color if you want. And make it a little bit fun. And then you can give them a little bit of a speech line. Big block letters, easy to do. Cats only know one word, so it really works out well. Meow. It means I love you in cat. Also feed me. And there we go, guys. Here's our little cat friend. Oh yes. You could also, all this stuff that I did with this, you also could go in and do with this line. So let's see what that looks like if I go in with this softer pencil, this bigger lead. Oh yeah, see, that makes the big difference. It makes the lines a lot thicker. I got so excited about the mechanical pencil, I never even thought about the other one again. I like big chunky lines too. Just like that. There we go. Almost done. Darken in those big crazy eyeballs. Okay. All right, I'll give him something to lay on. Let's give him a little something to lay on. He's fat, he's gotta have something to lay on. There we go. And we'll give him some paws. Give him some little paws too. This is the fun of being able to do something like a little character sketch. It can just grow and evolve as you do it. It never has to be the same thing twice. Oh, and he needs whiskers. See, there were whiskers up here. I didn't even do that. That's why having a reference is a good thing. See? Now he's a super fat cat. Okay, guys, I think that this is good for right now. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you.